Hey guys, so today I'm bringing to you my All My Dolls video, and I'm really excited. And as a disclaimer, I am not trying to brag in any way. I'm so grateful for all my dolls, and a lot of them I've paid for myself. Oh, and as a side note, these pictures, they're not the most flattering for some of my dolls, so just kind of ignore that. Yeah. Let's get on to it. And before we start, I just wanted to let you all know that I am actually going to camp. I leave the 27th. Depends on when you're watching this. That might have already happened, but I'm going for 3 weeks and I'm really excited. But that means I won't be posting or replying to comments if comments are on. So just know that I'll be gone. But yeah, so now on to the actual video. So my first 3 dolls were Samantha, Kit, and Nellie, and they were all gifted to me from my cousins, who are all older than me, and they had American Girl dolls, so as I was the next youngest cousin, and by the time I was old enough to own an American Girl doll, some of my older cousins had grown out of dolls, and so me not having any, but I was the right age, I got 3 of their dolls. Fun fact, Samantha is the first and only doll I've ever sent to the doll hospital. She got her eyes replaced because she had sticky eye, and they tightened her limbs because they were very loose. And another fun fact about all 3 of them is that they are all Pleasant Company dolls. My next doll, and what I kind of consider to be my first doll, is my Truly Me number 24, who I named Alicia. And she is named after a character from Dora the Explorer. Basically, Dora's cousin, Diego, has an older sister, and the older sister's name is Alicia. And I really liked that name, I guess. But let's just say, I'm glad it wasn't Dora. But I don't actually mind the name Alicia. I think it's really pretty, so I kept it. And I got her as a gift from my grandma for my birthday because she took all of her granddaughters on the same birthday for each of them, and she bought them an American Girl doll. So I actually got to go to the American Girl place, and it was amazing. So next is Leah, and here's where things start to get a little bit complicated. So basically, Leah is actually my younger sister's doll, but why she's still in this video and why I still call her part of my dolls, don't get mad at me yet. I have reasons. But it's really that I don't look at the dolls as my dolls, her dolls. I look at them as the dolls. So even though technically, yes, Leah's hers, and also technically she has some custody to, for example, Samantha, Kit, and Nellie, they are still kind of mine because I consider them they're one big doll family and they're not separated. But anyways, Leah was the doll that my sister got when my grandma took her to the American Girl store to pick out her first doll. And, I mean, you already know how that works, so let's move on then. So the next doll I got was Josiefina, and basically, after I had gotten Alicia, I begged my parents to let me get another doll. So my mom said, okay, but there are a few things you have to do. First, you have to be, insert age here because I'm not sharing my age. Then if you have saved up your money to, you're paying for the doll, it must be a historical doll, and you must have read all her books. So over about the course of a year, I saved up my money from holidays and my birthday, and I checked out her books at the library, And finally, I got to go to a pop-up store near me, and I got to buy Josefina. So next is Mary Ellen, and she's also one of my sister's dolls, but it was the same deal as Josefina. Save up your money, read the books, and you have to be blank age. And so my sister picked Mary Ellen, and that's how she got Mary Ellen. So next is Truly Me 23 Gracie, and Gracie's interesting because she's not my doll and she's not my sister's doll either. She's actually my friend's doll. A little more than a year ago, I'd say, my friend and I were like, hey, we should kind of get back into American Girl dolls because I'd kind of been growing apart from them, but then I came back. But that's another story. I can tell you that later. But anyways, basically, she had her American Girl doll, Gracie, and so we went to her house, and we got Gracie and a little shoebox of American Girl clothes, and we walked back to my house with Gracie, and Gracie now lives at my house with the dolls, and it's really nice because if she wants to come over, then Gracie's here if we want to do anything with the dolls, and my sister and her friends can use her. Basically, she gets a lot more use here than she would sitting in my friend's basement. And you've seen my friend, you'll see her in a couple videos. She helped organize the doll clothes. I mentioned my friend coming to help in that video, and she's gonna be kind of in one of the upcoming videos. Oh, and as to the clothes she's wearing, my friend didn't have the outfit that Gracie came in originally still when she came over to our house, which we are assuming was the same one that Alicia came in, but the outfit that you see her in is the one that I met her in, so I'm considering it her meet outfit. And last but certainly not least is Ivy. And if you haven't already, after this video, go watch my last video because I properly show you Ivy there. But after a lot of persuading to my parents, I finally convinced them to let me get another doll, and with the help of my mom, I was able to buy an Ivy doll. If you're wondering, I bought her with my own money, and I love her so much, and I am so glad that my parents let me get her. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my dolls. Make sure to leave a like, maybe subscribe if you want, and if comments are on, leave a comment down below. My comments have been off recently, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, and I'm not really sure how to turn them back on. And yeah, I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!